Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's 2/24/23. It's 2023. Today's a Friday. I'll give you a couple things to think about. And we wake up to it every morning. Well, some of us watch it at work, because if we're up early enough, and we watch it go away at night. These spectacular colors, these orange, purplish, magnificent colors when the sun goes away at night, when the sun comes up in the morning, or comes closer to us in the morning. It's hard to get away from that, isn't it, guys? But that's basically what it's doing. It's going away and it's coming closer to us. But I want you to think about electric. Okay. Everything in the sky seems to be electric. It's like static electricity. You know, you watch a plastic bag. We have steam heat in our place, and you watch a plastic bag manage to get static electricity and stick itself to the wall. That's static electricity. That's electric. What happens if that's what's in the sky? And that's creating these colors, building up energy almost, building up kind of like electric gas, making these magnificent colors in the sky in the morning and in the evening. I mean, there are movies that the front logo on the movie is the sun going away from us or coming closer to us, whichever it may be. Probably when they're filming movies, they like to do it early in the morning, so it's probably coming closer to us. But that is the best light you will ever get. That red, blue, purple-ish color. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. But I think that's what could be creating it. Us flat earthers, many of us think it may be created by that, by kind of like a gaseous substance almost, that the sun is almost getting an electric charge, kind of like plasma. Remember those lava lights? Remember those things? Kind of something like that in a way. You know, that's what's creating those magnificent colors. You know, you can't, I mean, you can replicate those magnificent colors just by getting, you know, the tubes, the light tubes. Remember those things that we used to have back in the 60s? Actually, some department stores still have them. The fluorescent light tubes. You know, you put different colors in there and you can recreate the sun going away from us, the sun coming closer to us. It's incredible. It really is. I want you to think about that. You know, and it would also, the electric sky would also explain lightning. Lightning. Think about it. Lightning. I want you to think about lightning for a second. How is lightning even fucking possible by two clouds that have moisture in it? I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know where you get this 10,000, 20,000 bolt of lightning, or whatever the voltage is of lightning. I think it's a little bit more than that. 2.3 gigahertz, is that what it was in Back to the Future? Yeah, gigahertz. That's what it was. Yes, that's right. So it's got to be gigahertz or something, you know, and that's what a lightning bolt creates. Okay. The whole sky is electric. I've even told you sometimes, if you, there's this, you can't see it all the time, but at certain times when you get enough clouds and you stare at the cloud, it's almost like it's breathing. But you really got to focus in on it, and if you look at it, it really is. And I just think the whole sky is electric. Everything up there is electric. That would explain the lights, those magnificent lights that you get in the morning and in the evening. That would explain the lightning that you get. It would explain how we are contained, and we're covered with a dome. You know, it's amazing. I was doing some research during the week. I barely had time to do anything this week. Sorry, guys. You know, if I have time, I'll put a video out. If I don't, I'm busy. There's nothing I can do. I'm either working late or blah, whatever. You know, I don't want to get into it. I was going back to, you know, remember the radio broadcast of World War, you know, the War of the Worlds? I was going back to that. That was in 1938. Then I was going back to the Roswell incident, you know, with the bullshit UFO that supposedly crashed that they called a weather balloon. Well, that's suspicious. We're getting weather balloons now all over the place. That's funny. You gotta love it. The irony. You see, oh, and another thing with time, with what's going on, everything that's going on right now. What more bullshit? More week of bullshit. It's great. Anyway, so was I told? Okay, all right. So all these things were like in the 1930s. I think the Roswell accident was 1947. The Roswell bullshit was 1947. Admiral Byrd went down to Antarctica. He was down there for 30 years. You know, during that 30-year period, maybe when they all got out of it and signed the treaties, maybe that's when they came in contact with the dome. But during that period of time, they were traveling thousands of miles, which wouldn't make any sense because Antarctica, you know, on the map, you know, of this fake spinning ball isn't that big. So while he was doing his research, he was probably contacting other people in other places saying, wait a minute, this island's too big. It can't be fucking possible, you know? Anyway, so maybe all of that was created because they knew they panicked. They didn't know what else to do. Easy, UFO. You know, they couldn't have pulled off the virus back then. Not that many people were traveling back and forth, going, you know, to country all over the place, you know? So maybe all of that was created for it. Maybe rock and roll itself, the music rock and roll, the tunes, the satanic tunes, because that's basically what it is. They figured out the frequency of the stars back then, and that's what created rock and roll. Elvis Presley. All of this stuff you go through, Dan. I mean, it's just, it's amazing how everything ties into fucking flat Earth. It absolutely is amazing how it ties itself right into flat Earth. Everything makes sense when you understand it. And, you know, I get these people that email me, oh, I went to MIT, I have physics. Great, that's wonderful. You've been indoctrinated. There's no hope for you. I can't waste my time with you. Have fun. Listen to my videos. Don't forget to sub. And leave some nice comments, too. Oh, it's great. It's great. I love it. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. Find the curve. Start at finding the curve. Start at NASA. Okay, look at the pathetic fucking pictures of NASA and every space agency around the entire freaking world. That's it. Look at them all. This flat land has got all these space agencies that are tied into one agency, and that's NASA. NASA produces everything. Helium is one of they're the largest buyers of helium, for Christ's sake. Sorry about that, guys. God has created everything out here. This whole dome has been created for us to figure out the flat land. You know, and unfortunately, they're hiding it. They're hiding everything from us. They're hiding God. They're hiding all of this. They don't want us to find out. They don't want us to find out the potential that we have. That we have more power than you could possibly imagine. So they suppress us. They pump us up with every single thing they could possibly pump us up with. Poison our waters. Get into all that bullshit. See, they've got nothing to do now. You know, they've got train wrecks. They've got all this other bullshit. The vax, it didn't work. You know, they thought it was going to get everybody at 100%, but no, I don't know what the percentage is that haven't really decided to bow down, but I think it's got to be at least 35, 40% of us. But who knows? Who knows? You know, I mean, I don't know. I just want to give you something to think about here on a Friday, and see if I can put some videos out. Unfortunately, there was a celestial event that was happening last night, and I believe it was the moon, and two of the fake light show things that are up there. They like to call them wandering stars. We're lining up. I think it was Venus and Saturn or something like that. Would have been a great photo op, though. It's a shame. Cloudy again here in New York. As a matter of fact, I think we're getting our first snowstorm on Monday. We will see. I'll keep you updated on that. The weatherman doesn't know what the hell is going on. I mean, the weather is so conflicting in New York right now. They say we're going to get 5 to 8 inches. Then they say we're going to get 3 to 5. Then they say it's going to turn to snow. I mean, rain. Well, you got to pick something, guys. Monday is coming up. Today's Friday. What's it going to be? You got 72 hours to figure it out. All right, anyway, I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos. I've been part